Relax, amigo. This is going to be an adventure. Our very own road movie. And the best part is, you never know what's waiting around the bend.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to Shadows of the Damned.
A very strange game.
It's a very silly game.
Very strange and silly. Strange and silly indeed.
That fella looks like a VIP.
Very important pendejo.
Something like that. Fleming gives his favorite souls special treatment. People who exited the world of the living in style.
They're like, they're basically like, you know, bosses or something.
Yeah.
So, not all demons are damned?
Oh, everybody's damned. The VIPs are just comfortably damned. Little perks here and there.
Such as...
They get to keep their genitals.
Cool.
That's something. Owie, you bastard.
Owie. That's pretty crazy.
This was inspired by Dante's Inferno, everybody.
Yep. As someone who's read it in everything but the original Italian,
You read
Yeah.
it in Elvish?
sounds like this. No, bud.
I mean, it's basically like that, you know. I mean, the shotgun shells were a different color in the original.
Yeah, in the book.
Dante said that they were more of a putrescent color rather than a neon sort of green.
Yeah.
But that's really
Obviously.
that's the one major difference.
He does solve all those problems by drinking.
Well, that's just Italians.
I listen. What is that about?
I don't know. I wish this camera would back the fuck up.
Yeah,
Honestly.
right. I'm getting the Alan Wake problem.
Right. Paola, what has happened to you? You've been taken by the demon.
Paula.
Paola, no.
No, Paula, please.
No, Paola, please.
Magnifico. More demon pubes.
Let's
More
find some
demon
darkness that gives us a clear shot at the switch.
I did it.
Yippee.
154. No, 158. Okay.
Give me my bones. Give me my bones.
Give me my bones.
Give me that bones. Take note of that goat there.
Oh, he wants an eyeball. He doesn't want a strawberry. He wants a brain.
A hand that barfs darkness. And they said this neighborhood was gentrifying.
Darkness
That's what I
hand. New Johnsonpedia.
Johnsonpedia, guys.
This is insane.
Yeah.
This game is weird.
Tis. We gotta wait for the darkness to get over here. And then we can look through the darkness at that.
Gotta wait. You are dying.
I am not dying. I'm fine. See, then I charge up my light and I go for the... I keep doing the run from the last game we were doing.
Yep. The Goat. So much Goat in here.
Many go at. All right.
Better go get Goat. There we go. You did it.
Yeah.
This is...
Were you surprised?
This game is crazy.
This game is weird.
Like,
Oh, that's not what I meant.
I hate when people use this word now, but this game is just so overstimulating. Like, what the hell? What the hell is even going on?
There's an eyeball up there.
There's an eyeball, and that's all I know.
I can go. Okay. Cool. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. And you, sir, you want a Blaine. So we'll go through there. No, go! There. Eyeball. Well, I guess I don't need to feed him an eyeball anymore.
This game is based on Dante's Inferno.
I'm running through my health and I don't mean to. It's really bad.
This game just feels off.
Yeah, everything's off about this game, honestly.
Like, oh my god. How did awesome people come in and make this? Like, what the hell?
Cause, you know. But the funny thing is, they talk about studio meddling and that sort of thing. It's like, this was done by Grasshopper. Like, it's not...
Yeah, it's like no.
Grasshopper is run by Suda51. So Suda51 can't say that they were interfering because the dev is him. Now, publisher maybe. I don't remember who published this.
But like everything about it is like I don't like it. I don't like this at all.
It's weird.
Really. Got a pack of absinthe. Hell yeah.
It makes you see things. It's weird that you have to collect these gems, because the white gems seem to only be used for healing items.
Yeah.
Of course, we're in basically level 2, so maybe I'm wrong.
That's fair. Look, it's I always forget her name every single time.
He
I
literally
read this
just
book
said it.
twice.
Her name is Paula Waite.
No, it's not Paula.
You mean Beatrice?
Beatrice, that's
No,
it.
she's not Beatrice from Dante's Inferno, because the documentary Dante's Inferno, the video game, told me that Beatrice is always topless.
That's true.
She's always got them tangs out.
No, but she's an angel, right? And then she appears to him, and she's the first other character that we see other than Dante. Which Dante essentially wakes up in a weird... I'll shut the hell up for a second. Ah!
That doesn't smell like Paul, unless she stopped showering.
Well, you'd think being in hell, they probably don't have a ton of showers.
Guess not. Shifter of shapes.
That killed my stiffy.
Garcia, is that you? You came to save me.
This is like a succubus or something, obviously.
Look out, G! It's a trap!
It's like the real Paolo, but with a dick. Oh, look, it is. It's like the real Paolo, but with a dick.
It's very similar. I can't deny it. Yeah, but essentially the way it begins is Dante wakes up in a kind of like barren wasteland, right? And the funny thing is, these places are meant to be on the other side of the world, because during that point in history, they didn't know what was on the other side of the world, so they were just theorizing, well, heaven and hell must literally be physical places, right? That we just haven't
That we
been
could
to
just
yet.
sail to.
Yeah, exactly. So he wakes up in this unfamiliar place. It's a barren wasteland, right? He hears the howling of wolves and scratching, I believe. And then he comes to a gate that says, well, the first part of it, I don't remember the entire poem by heart, but I do know the line that everyone's stolen from this forever. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. But essentially, the rest of the poem boils down to what happens here is just and right. You know, this is only justified punishment, basically. And blah blah blah, decreed by God, you know. Super epic. There you go. There you go.
Oh, no, I was too far away.
Damn it. And then he's like, well, this sucks, because this is, like, totally definitely hell. And then from out of the darkness comes Beatrice, who's just a woman. She's an angel, who was a woman in life.
And is
I
topless
believe
like in the
that
game. Like
he
that's
knew
the
her
that's the
in
thing
real
that the game
life,
got it right,
or
yeah.
he didn't know
Well,
her in
that
real
and
life,
the-
but he knew
and the,
of
the
her.
scythe and the cross stitched into his chest. Like that's all real.
And he like super simped for her in life. I don't remember
He's
what
just
it
not
is.
having my trolling today.
No, I'm not, because I'm talking about literature, and you're sitting here going, "See, because video game." Yeah, no, I get it, but why does he have a harmonica in his mouth? Oh, you almost missed it. Shoot his harmonica.
I figured it out. You gotta knock him down and then hit him.
Yep. Shoot him.
Well, that wasn't very helpful.
You got it. Yeah, and then she's like, "Hey, buddy, you're on a mission from God. You're supposed to tell
You're on a mission. God.
you're supposed to tell everybody this is what hell is like. So you're gonna
don't go there,
see
okay?
you're gonna see hell, and you're gonna see purgatory, and you're gonna see heaven. Basically, we're giving you a
Uh-oh.
tour of the afterlife because only you can.
Prevent forest fires.
He must be hiding around here somewhere.
No. Only you can
Prevent forest fires. Yeah.
write it.
I've
You
read
know.
the book. I read the book. I know about the forest fires.
You know, I could just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
just leave the Discord call and go to bed.
Yeah, he's having none of what I'm doing.
I'm
right now.
having none of it tonight.
None
I'm
of it.
having none of it. Not even one little bit.
He's like, have you seen the game that we're playing? I will have none of your bullshit.
I will have none of it. You're making me be here.
Come on.
Yeah, so
Oh shit.
there he is. Okay. Yeah, I was giving you a second yeah, just give him the old loop-de-loop. You can do it. I believe in you.
But also, this is meant to be like kind of a jokey game. Like this is supposed to be like silly.
Oh yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to find him now. It was super hard to find him last time.
Yeah.
Hello? Anybody home?
But essentially, he's like, "Oh, you're the only one who can write it well enough, you know.
You're the
and
only
you're
one
the
who's
only-
good enough,
You know,
Dante.
you're the
Save
only one
us.
who's good enough to do it. We have to. You gotta come and do it. You're on a mission from God."
On a
So then
mission
he's
from
like,
God.
"Okay."
Oh, scheiße.
Which is
This
the
is
Divine
very,
Comedy
very
kind of
bad.
feels like a biblical fan fiction.
Yes, 'cause it is.
Like Paradise Lost, but it reads more like a modern fan fiction with the my hero just shows up because as soon as he enters hell, Dante comes out and he's like, "Hi, Virgil comes out." Virgil, the poet,
Yeah,
not
he's got
Virgil.
he's got
I
Yamato.
am the storm that is approaching. Not that Virgil.
Lame.
Though Virgil did get his name from that. But
Do you
Oh my
hear the
God.
harmonica thing?
I do. I've called attention to it like 3 times. Yeah, he has a harmonica in his mouth. It's like literally taped into his mouth, so every
It's
time he
really
screams
weird.
or something, it's funny.
Oh yeah.
Like that's hilarious. I like that. That's funny. But yeah, anyway. Dante goes
Adios,
into hell.
George.
Adios, George. Human form. Hey, are you getting this?
Mm-hmm.
No, but do you hear it?
No, I don't hear anything.
The cat crawled into my arms and now she is purring very loudly.
Well, yeah. The perils of having a kitten. The blue gem. What's it for?
Nice rock. Shove it into my face, G. Trust me, it doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
It doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Johnsonpedia.
The Josh
Blue gems are very rare and only possessed by big, arrogant demons. Blue gems are said to possess enhancement powers, which, applied to Johnson's skull, it will be possible to obtain new weapons or new functions.
and or new functions. The Johnsonpedia, you say?
Yes.
So what exactly did that do?
Blue gems let me transform into new tools of war, new gears of me. In other words,
A new weapon. Magnifico.
Magnifico.
The
I bet all the
teether.
VIPs are walking around with blue gems.
Now I've got a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
ho.
I'm gonna go find stuff. Or maybe not, because I might be blocked off. From getting, you know, stuff. And I am.
From getting stuff.
From
I
getting
love the
stuff.
chill lo-fi beats you can study to.
Right? Carnival.
Carnival. We're in
know I
Act
found
2
Paula in
already.
the dumpster.
Damn, this game is short.
You said you met her at the supermarket.
I did. It was the bin out behind the dime a dozen.
And you just picked her up out of the rubbish and brought her home.
Why no?
Sometimes I think I hardly know you.
You're not. It's not every day that you're going to find amazingly attractive
Dumpster
women
girl.
in the dumpster.
Hello, dumpster
I
girl.
don't know.
Would you like
We've
to
got
not live in a
company, as in
dumpster
lots
anymore?
But if they pull up a chair, I would be happy to beat them with it.
Now I have a machine gun.
How, how. Quick, pull out your boner.
You can't make me pull out my boner. I prefer the
Pull
teether
out
right
your
now.
boner. Do it.
Stop it. Now I pull on my boner.
Yay! Do it.
Do it. Do it. The man who never had his fill.
The man who never had his fill. It was a cold and snowy eve. Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlor, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill.
Oh no.
He gonna eat him.
As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some
Tapeworm.
grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. Go ahead, Georgie, she said.
Oh my god, he does the voices.
Boy, you shouldn't have to starve.
Thank you, Johnson.
George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. Where are you headed? Said the man in the truck. Nowhere, said George. Anywhere. It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area. With a wink, he added, man's insatiable. And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beaver.
Oh my god.
Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George! Play that harmonica, she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel. In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. Out came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand and began to cry. They found George's half-eaten body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
Well, that was a weird one.
Yeah, that was weird.
Sir? You alright, sir? I'm gonna say no.
Fuck
Oh, good.
That cheeky imp! He doused our goat!
Then let's put out some lights of our own.
Ha!
Would you kindly bust a cap in those mother fudges before they douse the lights?
He said, would you kindly? There's so much crossover.
You know, we never finished talking about you.
Would you
kidnapping.
kindly?
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
Speaking of
I don't
phones,
love
put that on hold,
the
G.
level
We've got
design of these.
Yeah, it's just gonna be honest, and I'm pretty sure we knew this going into it.
This game bad.
Mid. No, not even mid, just bad. Like, this is crazy.
It's weird that this is a game. That's
Yeah,
why.
and I just-
That's why I insisted on reiterating who made this game.
Yeah, it's like, how the hell did this end up happening?
Well, you know, Akira Yamaoka, it's you know, he's been doing stuff that isn't so great for a while at this point, you know. He worked on this instead of working on Downpour.
Yeah.
Also, I don't
Which,
think he really
that's-
cared for modern Silent Hill at that point.
Understandable.
You gonna die yet? Thank you.
Would have rather had that than Born Free.
As free as the wind blows.
Adios.
That was fucking weird.
What's this about a phone call?
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. But I got up to take the call. Johnson, you should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Ran to the phone and ate it.
She
What?
came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen.